Hey y'all, I wanted to check in with you because we are almost there. It is coming up on 1 month until the election. So I wanted to just let you know that if you have not registered to vote yet, you still have a little bit of time, but that window is quickly closing. So if you want to register to vote, you can do so online, you can do it in person, or you can mail in a registration form. That needs to be done by Tuesday, October 11th. So that is coming up quick. For those of you who still want to get in on voting this election, and I would ask you please to do so, it is so important. There is still time, but you are running out. So I'm going to post the link to the Secretary of State website where you can find the information on how to register below, and you can get that information and get that done. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about is something I'm excited about doing is starting 30 days before the election. I'm going to start doing these videos and answering some questions that have come up frequently on the campaign trail. I'm just going to address some issues that people have asked about that I think are important and I would like to talk to all of you all about and get ideas from. I'll start doing that. So if you have questions for me about my judicial philosophy or my background or my record or really anything that is relevant to this election, I would be happy to answer it. Now, there's a caveat to that. As you know, judicial candidates as well as judges have to abide by certain ethical rules. And there are certain things we are not allowed to answer. So if you send in a question that I can't answer, I will certainly explain to you why I can't answer that question and let you know the ethical rule that prevents me from doing so. But I want to be able to answer as many questions as I possibly can for you guys. So if you have any questions, email us at support@amandawillsseipert.com. And I would be happy to get on here and answer those for you and discuss additional information issues that are important to the voters in Shelby, Spencer, and Anderson County. This election is extremely important. There are a lot of really important issues in our communities that we are dealing with in the court system. And there's nothing more important than safeguarding the integrity and the credibility of that court system. And that's really why I'm running. I have been doing this for 20 years and I have committed my entire career to criminal justice. And my husband has committed his entire career as a police officer to criminal justice. There's nothing more important to me than making sure that our criminal justice system keeps the credibility that it needs to be able to do the really important work of enforcing the laws, making sure our communities and our children are safe, making sure first responders are safe, and doing justice and making sure that victims of crime, people who have issues can come to the court and always find a fair and equal arbiter on that bench. And that's what I plan to be. So I'm really excited about the next month. There's a lot of things coming up. I'll be continuing to knock on doors. I have just enjoyed that so much more than I could have even ever guessed. I was really nervous, quite honestly, to start that process earlier this fall. And now I kind of feel silly for being so nervous. You all have just been amazing. I've come home with fruits and vegetables from your yards. You've gifted me plants out of your landscaping. You've invited me into your homes. I've sat on front porches and talked to you about these really important issues that we face as a community and why I believe that I'm the right person to take over as judge on Division 2 bench. So I look forward to answering all those questions over the next month that you may still have for those of you that are still undecided. And for those of you that have decided, I would ask you to still keep your options open and investigate and look into the candidates, whether it be my race or someone else's race. It is important that you look at the histories of these candidates and see if that you agree that those are the best fit for the office. So we will be talking soon. I look forward to getting those questions in my email box, and I'll be answering them. So reach out if you want a sign. I have another big order coming in on Friday. I just can't thank you enough. You all have been so amazing. I've had to reorder signs 3 times now because of your requests, and that is not a bad problem to have. I am more than happy to order more signs. So if you still want a sign for your yard and you haven't reached out to us yet, it is not too late. It is never too late. I will bring it out the day before the election if we need to. So reach out, send them those questions, and we'll be talking soon. Thanks.